3, you cannot play that game. You can play that game without using like a cheat sheet because of the RNG. Yeah, it's too RNG. It's stupid. Huh? I didn't bring my Resident Evil 3.
School might be up for a while as well. Actually, I'll be up for a while. If not, I'll pass it off. Huh? Yeah.
Well, I'm ready to go whenever. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
Good
All
luck,
right.
man. Good luck.
Thank you. Okay, to answer questions that are probably going to be asked, why do you use the GameCube version? Well, the GameCube version can skip cutscenes, which the PlayStation version does not do. And why do I play Claire? Because Leon sucks.
Pretty to the point, really.
Okay, I already did a pretty hard dodge to do on a marathon because it's kind of scary. But yeah, I'm FierceKyo and I mainly speedrun Resident Evil games. So if you wanna check my channel, I'll be doing more runs of this game. Alright, here there's a chance that I might mess this up because of how random it is. If I get the pattern good enough, I can I can pass them without getting hit. I didn't get it. That was bad, but that's okay. It's not a big deal. Only like maybe almost 2 seconds. Lost. Really, after that, there's not really much to talk about because it's just running and getting to the RPD.
One funny thing that I remember is like you see those zombies move so slow, but once you go to another scene, like they're just right behind you. You know, so it's like, are they running? You know, from scene to scene. It's crazy.
And their hitbox is enormous. They can grab anything. Oh my gosh, she's eating all my shots.
Mate, feel free to talk, just don't say anything ridiculous. This is messy, everybody.
Alright, here's another dodge that I never miss, but still. That's the thing about this game. The dodges are pretty precise and they're easy to mess up, so it's kind of hard to get a run done in this game.
Drive-by round.
Because you kind of want like a perfect first part of the game before you can head to the laboratory.
Between scene to scene faster as well in this version?
Yes.
The PlayStation?
Yes. The PlayStation 1 does not skip the cutscenes and the loading times are pretty slow. So this version overall is just superior. And you guys don't want to like listen to the bad acting and bad voice acting and the long cutscenes in the middle, halfway through the game. So we just play this version. Make everyone's life easier. Yeah, I'm just unlocking the door right now. Fun fact, the PC version skips the cutscene of the doors, like right now, but it does not skip cutscenes and vice versa for the GameCube version. The GameCube version overall is faster on real-time attack, but the time of the cutscenes get added into the final game time anyways. My friend Andy Etz, another speedrunner, tested that out by doing a speedrun without skipping cutscenes or anything, and he got around the same time as he would normally get by skipping the cutscenes.
Got a question here for you. When you first played RE2, did the plot make your brain go as pretzel-y as it did mine?
I grew up on Nintendo, so I didn't really get to play Resident Evil 2 until like 2003. So by the time I played it, it did absolutely nothing to me. Resident Evil 3 though, it kind of scared me when Nemesis jumps out of the window. I literally just pressed start and just, I don't know, I was rethinking my life for a little bit there. It was a pretty scary moment.
Was Resident Evil 2 on Dreamcast?
Yes. All the Resident Evils from Resident Evil 1 to Code Veronica were all in the Dreamcast. Well, Code Veronica was an exclusive to the Dreamcast at that time. We're just picking up the grenade launcher that we're gonna need for bosses and stuff. But there's not a lot of shooting in this game because of how fast we just dodge stuff pretty much. I count the steps because I don't want to mess that up. Because if I messed up that pushing, then I waste like 15 seconds putting the statue back to normal, which I would just reset if this was a world record attempt. I shot that guy so I was able to just pass through without any worries, because on a normal speedrun, it's kind of scary because sometimes he'll launch at you and grab you. By the way, those arms just waste time. They don't really do damage to you. They just grab you. That's it. We got the liquor chasing me. He's a little bit thirsty right there. Want some piece of me. We're gonna do a quick inventory here. That was pretty fast. I literally just press L and A simultaneously and really fast, so I can navigate the menu faster than normal, so I can save a couple of seconds there. Just going back now to go pick up the crank that we'll need later on in the game before fighting the first boss.
Kibu, Leon Kennedy is wearing booty shorts because that's not Leon Kennedy.
Ow. That's bad. I'm sure every Resident Evil fan knows that Claire is the waifu. Some might disagree, some might say Jill, but Claire is definitely the waifu. Since I got hit already, I should pick up an herb here for safe strats. Or I can just wait for later, maybe. Perhaps. Yeah, let's just do that. No. I can just do this. This game, health matters a lot, because if I run into caution, if I get hit and I'm in caution, I run slower, and that wasted quite a bit of time. So I just rather be on fine at all times. we're gonna get to see Sherry. Well, you would if I were to not skip the cutscene, but in the next door you normally will see Sherry for the first time, which is the little girl. The final boss's daughter, actually. So, sorry for spoilers. But you won't get to hear any of the story anyways. And now we're just running for now. Zombie. Okay, so here I kill the zombies because they're quite hard to dodge, and even if I do dodge them, I have to come back and back again, so I will have to deal with dodging them like multiple times. It's just faster to just kill them instead of trying to dodge them every time.
Several people have asked, what's your favorite Resident Evil?
Oh my god. You see, that's how my chat becomes cancer. They ask me what's my favorite Resident Evil, and then it ends up being Resident Evil 6 being a bad game. But to answer your question, Resident Evil 3 is my favorite game. But now I think Resident Evil Remake is the best game of the series. And just wait for the chat to erupt. Because I consider Resident Evil 6 a good game, but apparently me and the Mids Herb are the only ones that think so. Everyone else is just like, nah, that's a bad game. Might be a bad game, but I quite enjoy it. A lot of fun. Okay, so the female zombie model, I named her Misty, and it kind of like caught on Resident Evil 2 speedrunning. I was just running the game once, and I don't know, I was on the stream and I just said, oh, this zombie does look like Misty, has high resemblance. Misty from Pokemon, by the way. And everyone just started calling her Misty. So we just call the female zombie. Whenever we're routing something, we just call her Misty. Ah, that's bad. That's really unfortunate, but whatever. Normally Misty will be hugging that wall over there, so I will have to dodge her, and I mean I will have to make like a frame perfect, like press A like at the right frame, so I won't get hit by her or grabbed. But she was nice there because I got grabbed by someone else. Stupid game. Now you're gonna hear some generic scream from like a movies from the 50s, a scary movie from the 50s. Wait for it, wait for it. There you go. Apparently they weren't very original. Putting gems. I'll need to get the other gem later on in a few minutes and then come back again to put the gem and get the item out of the statue. Is there any donations?
Not really, not at the moment.
Okay.
It's really chill in bonus stream. I mean, and I'm not gonna sit here and say, yeah, everybody donate because they just already donated $1 million bloody dollars. You know what I mean? Like, seriously, I was processing the donations at the end of last night, and it actually got to the. I mean, Fooligan was doing it as well, and it was just like we got to a point where we were doing like 900 donations an hour. It was crazy. So yeah, everyone's allowed to have a day off, in my opinion. And they just donated $400 to hear him sing. So
It's like there's not much to commentate about this game because it's mostly just running.
well, then I'll try and find some more questions for you.
You need to solve like small puzzles.
But he knows all the answers.
Yeah. It's like those puzzles. Oh, that's not good. Anyways, those puzzles are not really puzzles. They're just there to make your life miserable, I guess. I don't know. Normally, if it was your first playthrough, you would be kind of like confused, but these puzzles are like pretty brain dead.
Do you run any other RE games?
Yes, I recently picked up Resident Evil Remake, so you will see me running that game more often than this one. I have done runs of Resident Evil 3 and Resident Evil 5 and Resident Evil Revelations, which I heard someone got world record today, and I used to have it before, but I'm not sure exactly. But if there is a new world record and someone knows it in the chat, then please tell me what the time is.
Will you be trying to beat that?
Hmm?
Are you gonna be trying to beat that time?
Oh, as long as there's competition, I'm gonna be playing the game. But since I was the only one running that category, it was like, it was a bit boring. Okay, this is pretty hard dodge. You can clap if you want. What the heck? That's
Did you
okay.
start playing Resident Evil because they were horror survival games, or is that unusual for you?
What was the question again?
Are you into like scary games? Or is it-
I'm not a huge fan of scary games. I think most of them suck, personally, but it's
So-
just Resident Evil in general. I just like the
I got a bunch
series.
of games here that people want your opinion on. Silent Hill.
I'm not a. Oh my god, what is this? I'm not a huge fan of Silent Hill. Not that I don't like the games, I just didn't grow up on them or haven't really tried them.
Okay. Amnesia.
Amnesia, many people say that's a scary game. I did play the game, and I found it quite boring.
Yeah. See, the problem I have with Amnesia is my first exposure to Amnesia was watching Adam AK play it. And once you've seen Adam AK play Amnesia, it's literally not scary at all. Because he like cracks it open like an egg.
I don't know.
Slender.
I never tried it.
Alright.
But Amnesia is more like to get you nervous, because it's like you think something's gonna happen, but most
Yeah.
of the times it doesn't, and you're just paranoid and waiting for something to happen. And but that doesn't work with me. I don't. That psychology doesn't really work with me. I don't get scared. Like the only way I'll get scared of something is if a ghost literally when I wake up and he stands up next to me and goes like boo or something. I did used to get scared of the Jason movies back when I was younger though. Those were good movies.
And yes, Flicky is at the marathon.
I kind of wish I would have brought the PlayStation version instead, so you guys can actually hear the cutscenes. They're pretty hilarious.
Cutscenes.
Some of them are, but mostly on Leon's side. I'm sure everyone can agree on that, but I really don't speedrun much of Leon because I just think the Leon scenario is boring.
So what was your favourite run of AGDQ?
My favorite run of AGDQ,
Yeah.
GoldenEye.
The cooperative run?
That was so good. It was pretty good. I was surprised. My boy Goose did a really good job with his mate.
Goose killed it, man. Goose Space was killed it.
But if you ask me about my second favorite, Halo 2. That was.
See, I had to sleep through that because I was doing some hosting the next day. But I think that's number one on my list of VODs to watch once I get home.
I mean, like, I was expecting the game to be just play like normal, like nothing too serious, but Monopoly, man, he's a beast. That was a really good run and very entertaining, and I'm sure a lot of people can agree on that.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought the game crashed for a second. It took a while to load.
To the person asking, I think my favorite run, probably the Metroid race, Super Metroid race.
Oh yeah,
That was super hype.
that was super good too.
And I think that trumps out F-Zero GX for me, just because I was actually able to experience the Super Metroid race, because I was hosting during F-Zero GX, so I didn't get to experience a lot of it. But yeah, I think those two are really good. Yeah. Oh, and Dragon Dark's Metroid Zero mission run
Oh, that was really
was
good.
amazing.
Yeah, that was. How far was he from his PB?
He world recorded.
Oh, right. Oh yeah, they did talk about that.
He world
so
recorded.
That's,
He's one of the 6 world records we've got at AGDQ so far.
Yeah,
6 world records.
that's
We
insane.
got Pikmin 3. We got GoldenEye, Metroid Zero mission.
Super Mario Bros. 3?
Huh?
Super Mario Bros. 3?
No. Minecraft. Mirror's Edge, 2 players, 1 controller.
Oh yeah.
And we just got world record in Arkham Asylum. Yeah. Yeah. In fact, both players in the race would have got new world records. It's just the winner of the race actually got the world record.
Okay, a quick advice to people that want to run this game. That doesn't matter. She can take whatever damage she does.
I didn't actually get to see the Super Punch Out run because I was asleep. Because I was getting ready to do hosting and like a marathon shift on the donation stations to close out the marathon.
Anyways, like I was saying, if you guys want to learn how to run this game, I am posting on my YouTube some tricks, like the hard dodges and whatnot, and how to execute them. So you can go ahead and subscribe to me on YouTube, or just like look at my YouTube, FierceKyo11, the same as my name, but just 11 after. And if you guys want to know the times and the world records and whatnot, you can go ahead and check biohazardta.wikia.com.
Dragon Hero, actually what they do is, it's not very RNG at all, because they found what seems to be the perfect seed. So it's a set seed, so they always know where stuff's going to be. Hey Kiora, how you doing, buddy?
Where is back?
Kiora's in the chat.
Yeah, that Franker Z.
Zombie Z.
Even before they make a Franker faces Z.
Like a mod.
Yeah, like a zombie Franker Z.
Yeah.
The dogs in this game are not as bad as in remake. The remake dogs are very smart and they can shut you down pretty quickly. Okay, let's see if I can dodge this. Yep. You can clap if you want. Okay, now in this part of the game, it's a series of hard dodges, and I don't want to say the word.
I've got someone asking, what's everyone's, including mine, favorite snack to eat while speedrunning? So let's start with the runner.
I don't know. I usually drink Gatorade, but I like Pringles, I guess.
TMR, what do you like to eat while speedrunning?
What I like to eat, the problem, what I like to eat while speedrunning, it's gonna mess out the controller with the tacos.
Tacos.
I just love tacos in Mexico.
I remember I told TMR like a couple of hours ago that I was gonna go to Taco Bell, and he started yelling at me. He's like, "No, you don't eat that garbage. We don't have that garbage in Mexico." That's very funny.
What about you?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Oh. Salt and potato chips.
Salt and pepper potato chips.
The GameCube is loading the game pretty weird.
Oh, we need a clarification from the runner of what flavor of Pringles.
Okay. For sake of the joke, there is this guy that has a mod in my chat that his name is Buffalo Wing Pringles. So let's go with that. Ow, this
funny.
guy is not being
As
nice.
for me, I don't actually speedrun anything at the moment. I just watch a lot of streams.
Or watching streams.
What do I like?
Oh my god, this
what do I
guy
like
is
to-
like being completely obnoxious right now.
If it's chips, it's probably salt and vinegar chips.
Okay.
but-
Now it's gonna be in my opinion, the hardest dodge in the game because of how awkward Misty is placed here. Let's see if we can get her. Nope. That is bad. That is horrible. Oh no. Okay, I have to. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of that guy. I'm gonna have to go and take a safe.
Don't be afraid to safety save, man.
Yeah, because I really don't
Marathon
wanna
strats.
This game is not like other games that you can just continue. You die, you're done. And I can pick up that.
There's actually
Whoa! Ah, that's so bad. No, but I'm okay. I'm just gonna waste quite some time. But you saw how bad that was, that I shot the guy and he still didn't do anything. He didn't move or anything.
There's actually some Mario Party going on in one of the other rooms right now.
But yeah, this is a pretty bad run. That's really unlucky that happened, but that's just how this game is. And if the people that watch my stream in the chat right now, they know that dodge is like pretty
Yeah,
unforgiving.
that dodge is pretty unforgiving. It doesn't matter what.
I lose my runs in that dodge all the time, and I mean like all the time. Yeah, we're good. We lost like maybe a minute, but it should still be a good time because I was doing pretty good before that happened. But that's okay.
As for what you need to do to get a ticket to AGDQ 2015, first you'd have to wait for them to do SGDQ 2014. Basically, all you'd have to do is hang around on the SDA forums, which is forums.speeddemorsarchive.com, and just look out for the announcement. And all you'd have to do is buy yourself a ticket and fly over here and stay in the hotel and hang out with some awesome people. I mean, this is my first year here. I'm lucky that I live like 20 minutes down the street, but I'm still here in the hotel 24/7, and it's been an amazing experience.
This is also my first time here. And also I want to thank everybody in my stream that made it possible for me to get here by donating.
Yeah, shout outs to viewers.
Shout outs to all the viewers. Also shout outs to Carcinogen for making the accommodations for me to be here like pretty good. He pretty much booked my room, so I want to thank him for that. And I'm sorry that he couldn't make it. He had some other issues, but he should be here on the next one, hopefully.
If it says that we're still playing the Lion King, please refresh your browsers. I assure you I changed it to Resident Evil 2. This would be a rather interesting Lion King patch.
What the heck happened there?
Damn Cyberbot X. We're actually running the whole stream out of a hotel like ballroom area at the Crown Plaza. We're not exactly sure what the organisation will be for next year, so just keep an eye on things. No, Cool, I'm not Spike Vegeta, and I'm incredibly honoured that you think I sound like Spike Vegeta. My name's Bob the Ninja Goldfish.
Spike Vegeta is here, though.
Yeah, Spike is here. He's probably busting out the big plays of Mario Party right now.
No, he's actually playing Rayman and being really loud while doing so.
Yeah, because Spike's not sure what he wants to run for his segment on the bonus stream. He's not sure if he wants to run Rayman or if he wants to do an attempt at Kingdom Hearts 1.5 Proud Mode. So he's seeing what he feels like. Is Spike still world record on the first Rayman?
No idea. I don't...
No?
He got beaten like a couple weeks ago.
A couple of weeks ago. Kind of. I'm literally the only person in here. Add yourself to your name at the bottom. What you want to play. The thing is, try not to go over 2 hours. Yeah, just put it on the bottom and we'll work on it from there.
Cutscene that.
Nash, no, I'm on vacation, but I'm not on vacation. I actually live, as much as I was born in England, I live here in America. I moved here to live with my wife and stuff like that, so.
Oops. You know what is funny? Cool Kid came to America for the first time, and as he was about to leave, I asked him, "Do you have Five Guys?" And he said no.
Good for him.
What you mean good for him? How can you come to America and not eat a burger? What is wrong with you?
You can get burgers at places that aren't Five Guys.
Yeah, $5 Guys, that's like $20 meal.
It's like, I mean, if you go back to Sweden and they ask you, what do you do in the US? It's like, oh, I ate McDonald's.
No, I don't. I'm not saying he shouldn't have got a decent hamburger. I'm just saying he shouldn't have got it from Five Guys.
Come on, Five Guys is...
Five Guys hamburgers are like...
Like 2 doors down.
Five Guys hamburgers are tiny for the price, dude.
But it's the best experience in my opinion.
Dude.
I'm sure... Let the chat speak.
All right.
They'll tell you.
Chat will be like,
Bear in mind that bear in mind that given the time of night, most of the chat are European. They've probably never had Five Guys.
Dang, you guys are lame. I'm sorry.
cold power.
Kiera just linked a picture of them playing Mario Party in the other room.
Oh yeah, they are having a lot of fun there in the Smash room playing Mario Party. Goose was actually having quite a lot of fun playing that game while he was here.
Goose was just having a ton of fun in general, man.
such a nice
He was
guy.
a cool dude.
You see, the game just stops reading. The GameCube just stops reading the game for a second for whatever reason.
We D7, just to clarify a little bit on what I was saying, we literally have no. If you're looking for the location of the next GDQ, the next GDQ is Summer Games Done Quick, and that is already being discussed on the forums at SDA. And I'm fairly sure that there's a thread all about SGDQ and where they're going to hold it. So check that out if you're more interested in SGDQ. SGDQ is usually closer to the West Coast, given that AGDQ is like hardcore East Coast.
Yeah, it's just to make it fair for everybody. I'm from the East Coast, so it only took me an hour and a half to get here on plane.
Yeah.
Or I live in Florida.
Someone wants to know who Goose plays in Mario Party.
I think Peach. I know he uses a pink controller, so I'm just assuming.
How do you know it's not like anti-breast cancer controller?
Oh, well, forgive me. Okay. Oh, I got the one framer here. You can clap if you want. If I don't get the one framer there, I will get hit by those little bees, and it will waste quite some time.
I'm not sure if I'll be at SGDQ yet, Nash. There's a lot of stuff to take into account. Most of all is, will my wife let me go?
Also, I want to give a quick shout out to the Resident Evil community because they're awesome and they keep the game pretty competitive. That we're cutting the times like by so much in the past couple of years. So yeah, I just want to thank you all, the Resident Evil community, for always being awesome.
Yeah, in fact, wonder shots have been fired. Someone's asking you what you think of the Resident Evil movies. Exactly. Robo Sparkle asked.
Let's just leave it at that. I don't know, I enjoy Other M, but please don't stab me for it.
Just don't say anything around Miles.
No, I'll make sure.
Yeah, I'm fairly sure if you said that around Miles, you'd turn into the Incredible Hulk and just smash you.
I'll get in this discussion with the Galactic Federation authorized.
From what I read, the gameplay's horrible.
I was watching, at one point I was watching test runs. They showed a 3-hour movie that was all the cutscenes from Other.
Test Runner must be
I know,
quite the fella, huh?
I believe you said you enjoyed Outbreak, right? Resident Evil Outbreak?
I do enjoy Resident Evil Outbreak. Let me be honest to you guys right here. There are only 2 games in Resident Evil that I do not enjoy, and those are Resident Evil 4 and Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City. Don't ask me why I hate Resident Evil 4. It's just I'm not gonna get into it right now. If you can just send me some rage mail on my Twitter or something.
Follow him on Twitch.
That's like the same album from like that was the same alligator. Not anymore, man.
Dead, man.
There's no.
Rest in pieces.
Muffin's gone home. She's gone home, yeah. Why? What do you need?
Something happened and requires that I speak to her about it. I won't take it on stream. Oh yeah, it's the morning then. Yeah.
Yeah, she won't be back till the morning. Sorry, dude. Yeah, I really enjoyed the Chrono Trigger run as well, guys, in the chat.
If you guys ever watched my stream before, you guys know that I hate Sherry because Sherry can be a run ender because you gotta pace yourself so Sherry won't stop and sit down and waste a lot of time because then you have to go back to where she is so you can reset her again so she can start running again.
Yeah.
She's pretty bad. Like that's where they came in my stream they came with a term called Sherry Please. And it's been because
please.
I've been ahead by 30 seconds in world record attempts before, and she has ended that multiple times.
Can we get some Sherry pleases in the chat? I'm not going to walk on camera right now. If you want to see what I look like, I was part of the closing ceremonies last night. So go check that out on the VOD thread on reddit.com/r/speedrun. And someone asked if I've been sitting here since they left. No, I actually went and got dinner and I sat down and I watched Robo Sparkle and Honorable J race Arkham Asylum, where Robo Sparkle got a new world record, which was awesome. Big fan.
A lot of people run that.
Huh?
You only been there for half the time, right?
For what?
Over there for half the time, right?
Oh yeah, only about half of it. Like, this isn't even really a hard job right now. I'm literally sitting here watching really cool video games and chatting with guys. It's like...
Can't get better than that.
Yeah, it's not like I got called out on the stream for last night for being... I was going to slap Mike for doing that. I was like, just, no. Did I kill Twitch chat? Yep.
Bye bye. Dodges coming up. They shouldn't be too hard because I have Sherry behind me and they usually chase her instead of me, so I'm able to dodge pretty consistently, but this sometimes is just bad. That's the first one. Ah, that is booty. And that is bad, but that's okay.
I don't really know
That's okay,
Super Castlevania 4
because
runs,
there's a
Nash.
first aid spray there.
I think the zombie only wanted a kiss.
Yeah, no one gets a part.
Yeah, I don't really
only
know
the
Super
zombies.
Castlevania 4 runs, Nash. Sorry.
Castlevania 4?
Huh?
What? If that isn't a loaded question, no one, dead one, I don't know what it is. The question is, what do I think of AGDQ? What do I think of AGDQ in a whole and the people on the couch? What do you want me to say? Like, I hate everything? Like... Like, I know I'm English and therefore obviously cynical. I actually don't like tea, scary bagels.
Tea?
No, I'm a coffee drinker.
Oh.
I'm actually allergic to tea. If I drink tea, it will kill me.
I do
Yeah.
like coffee as much as everybody else, but it does a little bit something to my stomach, so
Yeah.
you guys don't want to know what happens.
I don't drink a lot of coffee, but... Now here's an interesting question for you. Which has more caffeine in it, coffee or tea? And I know you know the answer to this, because we were talking about this the other day. Which has more caffeine in it, coffee or tea?
Doesn't it depend?
The correct answer is it depends on how you're measuring it.
Yeah.
Because if you're talking about brewed beverage, it's coffee. But if you're taking it by weight, it's tea. So if you take a pound of coffee beans and a pound of tea leaves, there's more caffeine in the tea leaves.
We're gonna YOLO this. Okay. 1, 2,
SDA Marathon, did you watch Doctor Who before it was cool for Americans?
5, 6. Oh, I got hit. That's okay.
I have literally been watching Doctor Who since the day I was born. Literally, there is a photograph of my father holding me in the hospital like lounge area, watching Doctor Who, so that my mother could sleep. And I'm 36 years old, so yes, I've been watching it since long before it was cool for Americans to watch it.
Oh, we got the Doctor Who hipster here.
Dude, I lived in England. It was all we had. Like, y'all had your James T. Kirks and your T.J. Hookers and your... Well, that was all William Shatner, really, wasn't it? Like, all we had was Doctor Who. Like, that was our big thing.
There used to be a show I used to watch when I was younger. It was from England, but I forgot the name. I just know it was this kid that he had a watch and he would stop time by, not a watch but a clock, and he was.
Sounds familiar.
It's like it was. I used to love it when I was younger.
Yes, I do know how to make Yorkshire puddings, Caloist. And now I'm getting a bunch of questions about Doctor Who.
Yeah. Well, at least you didn't say Breaking Bad, because that would have been even worse.
Red Dwarf was amazing. I'll agree with you there. Who's my favorite Doctor? I don't have a favorite Doctor. I've genuinely enjoyed every single incarnation of the Doctor. Some for reasons that outweigh others and vice versa. But do I have any sonic screwdriver replicas? Yes, I have 4. Because the obvious thing for my American relatives that know I'm into nerdy things is to buy me a sonic screwdriver. And they actually, the last Christmas, they actually all coordinated via email to make sure they weren't buying me the same one. Which was kind of funny.
Well,
did I watch 40 Towers? Yes, I did. Sorry. Carry on. Like, you've got stuff to talk about, and I'm just answering questions from chat.
I don't know. No, well, we have a pretty hard dodge. I can get away here without taking any damage, but it's close to impossible, and I only got in it at random times, but we'll see. Oh, I almost got it too.
Oh.
No, that's okay. We're used to taking damage here. But if you look at my SDA run that's getting probably posted as soon as this is done, you'll see that I got past that without getting hit somehow.
Yes, I have to answer your question, Ampersand.
Is that the same sound effect that the destroy opening doors? The SNES?
To a lot of games, actually.
It's really like.
Okay, so No One Dead One has rephrased his question to say, what did we think about the event, and was it a good experience, and can the people on the couch share their experience? Okay, that makes much more sense.
Look at the RNG there. That is beautiful RNG. That is the most beautiful RNG I ever got in there.
Want me to go first?
Yeah, you can go first.
Well, this is my first event, and I live local, so there's no reason for me not to come here. And it's a pretty good experience to meet all these people you've been following on Twitch for who knows how long. Not to mention to meet people that actually follow me on Twitch. And to see the gameplay live. What you all see on stream is just half of it. you don't see all the stuff that goes on in the practice rooms, you know, just chatting up with each other in the hallway.
A lot of Super Smash
all the
Bros.
stuff in the room. You see people for who they are, man. It's, if you have the ability to get to any of these events, save up. Make a way to get here, man, because trust me, you will not be disappointed, you know. We're all first time people coming to these events, all three of us, so
Yep.
don't miss it, man. Don't miss it. Especially for, you know, raising money for a good cause.
Yeah, it's really hard for me to come because AGDQ always starts the same week that school starts. Ooh, that was a super good job.
Good skip.
But yeah, it's hard for me. But what I did was I went to class for the week, since I never take classes on Friday. As soon as I got home from class, I got ready and I took a flight here, pretty much, for the rest of the marathon. I'm kind of salty that I didn't come for the whole thing. I wish I could have come for the whole thing, but I still had a lot of fun, and I'm grateful for my viewers for making this happen.
Granted, the chat can think it's out Britishing me, but nope. They may be British. That's not out Britishing me. That's being as British as me. I didn't really watch Keeping Up Appearances because I didn't find the character of Hyacinth Bouquet that funny. But Faulty Towers was amazing. I'm a big fan of John Cleese. Blackadder was season 1 was kind of weak, but 2, 3, and 4 were amazing. Try not to just get into all these Doctor Who questions at this point. Red Dwarf's amazing. I to this day I call people Smee, and I'm not gonna say the full thing because I'm on microphone, but. Which is my favourite Star Trek? Okay, I got a funny story about this. I was at a convention about 6 years ago, and I was in the bar with a bunch of the other guests, and I was there to do like a Doctor Who panel, and run the panel and everything. And we were drinking, and I was chatting with Jewel State. You guys will probably know her best as like Kaylee from Firefly. I was having a few drinks with her, and this guy comes over and he's joining us, and we're chatting, and he says, "So what do you think of Star Trek?" And I'm like, "Well, if we're going real talk, the original series was good. I really enjoyed Next Generation. Deep Space Nine was a pale rip-off of Babylon 5. Voyager was lost in space with a budget, and Enterprise should never have existed." And she grabs me and she drags me to the other side of the bar and she goes, "That's Rod Roddenberry you're talking to." And for those of you who don't know, Rod Roddenberry is the son of Gene Roddenberry, the creator of Star Trek. And I went back to him ready to apologize. He's like, "You do not need to apologize, because after The Next Generation, my family wasn't really responsible for Star Trek because my father died and Rick Berman was running it." So, now don't get me wrong, Deep Space Nine is a very good show. The episodes are really good, they're entertaining, but I have an issue of it's a well-known story that J. Michael Straczynski, the guy who created Babylon 5, pitched Babylon 5 to Paramount, who turned him down, saying a story about being in space on a space station will never ever work. And within 48 hours, they'd commissioned Deep Space Nine. So yeah, that's what I have a little bit of a problem with Deep Space Nine. So
Yeah, we're almost at the end of the game.
oh, okay. And I've spent most of it talking about Doctor Who. I apologise for that, Runner.
It's okay. I mean, there's really not much to talk about this game because it's mostly just running until there's the harder dodges, which I already explained. So the second half of the game is not really that bad until Birkin here. The problem with Birkin is, with Claire anyways, he's pretty random, and it doesn't matter how much you have grind that fight, there's still a high chance that you can die. So, I don't know, I'm praying that
I do have a
that.
question for the runner.
Yes.
When she's running, why does it sound like someone's bouncing a basketball?
Because Capcom is Capcom.
Touche.
You should have you ever heard the voice acting of the first Resident Evil?
Yeah.
There you go. There's your answer. Oh, there you go. We got jokes.
How do I think of a Legend of Dragoon speedrun? Actually, a good friend of mine, Railcoon, has a well planned out route for a Legend of Dragoon. So
Alright, last fight, guys.
look into that. Apart from that one time Railcoon went through it and it didn't.
I think he said it was 16 hours.
It was a 16-hour run, yeah. Like, I love Railcoon, but he needs to stop, like, running games that no one else runs and calling them world records.
Oh my god, really?
Love you, Railcoon.
Dude, he's being really mean. Oh wait, this can be good. This is pretty good. Wait, let me still. No, I'm not dead, but this is stupid. This fight is dumb. It went from really good to shit, like in. And sorry for my language.
Yeah, I think we're a
There
little
you
bit
go.
laxer on bonus stream.
Clap, 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 clap.
Is that time? Is that time?
Nah, it's not time yet. Get ready for time. Yeah. We just have to get to the cutscene here. Run, run, Claire. Run, Forrest, run. Time.
Railcoon has the route.
Time?
56:13.
56? That's better than I thought it would be. Considering. But now we have to wait for the game time. So we have to deal with
gotta
this.
wait for game time.
Is that clear?
What's up next?
That's Claire.
Those things. To finish answering that question, Railcoon has the route. He's the guy who ran Mark of the Ninja and StarCraft 2 Heart of the Swarm at this marathon.
Shoutouts to the Resident Evil community for bombing my freaking phone just before the run. And shout out to my best friend Daniela too, which bombed my phone before the run too.
Was I at SGC last year? No, I was not. SDA Marathon, Banana Man, Count Duckula, or Danger Mouse? Which do you prefer? That's a tough one.
No,
I gotta go with Danger Mouse.
I have to find my brother.
You're right. This is just the beginning.
Huh? So I've got to go with Danger Mouse.
God has protected you.
Of those three, I like Danger Mouse the most.
Sharon.
Oh, it's over there. And now we have to deal with this. That's the thing I like about the PC version. You get to skip all this in the PC version, which is pretty nice.
I'm not sure about the exact dates of SGDQ 2014. People are saying the end of June, but I'm not 100% sure on the actual dates. As for how much tickets are to get in, again, that's all on the SDA forums, guys. If I had to choose a game to speedrun, which would it be? Right now, it would probably be a sandwich.
You don't want to speedrun tacos, though. You don't want to have a gassy night.
I'm talking about a sandwich, not a taco.
I know. He will know.
See, someone who says they prefer Count Dooku more, that's very much a generational gap, I think.
You know what would have? Oh, I'm sorry. Go
No,
ahead.
carry on. No.
Okay. You know what would have been a good donation incentive?
Yeah.
Get Caleb Hart to speedrun pizza like he does on his streams.
Someone asked for us to do that, but they wanted to do it as a race, as they were going to speedrun a pizza against somebody else, and they weren't up for it. So.
I mean, come on. What's better than speedrunning pizza while shirtless? That's always good.
I swear for next year we need to get Caleb a shirt that just says Caleb Mania on it, like Hulk Hogan. And he can just like rip it open on stream, throw it into the crowd. Yeah. What is Forbidden Forest? I will be genuinely 100% honest with you. I have no clue.
No one will.
It will be an experience.
Now back to the question about Count Dooku and Danger Mouse. Danger Mouse and Dooku are made by the same people. When they stopped making Danger Mouse, they started making Dooku. So I think it's very much a generational thing as to which people prefer.
I definitely prefer Danger Mouse, and I'm 33. So.
Yeah, and I'm 36 this year, so.
Alright, get ready. Get hype.
Get hype! Hype! Hype!
After the time screen, there's gonna be the other best screen in the game. You'll see pretty soon. 1:11, that's okay. That's decent for a marathon. So
Yeah.
go ahead and clap. Because the loading screens are, the cutscenes are added to the time regardless, and that's the best screen of the game. Weapon get, check item button.
So, I know we talked about the Resident Evil movies before, but what about the CG Resident Evil movies?
Oh, I like the first one.
Okay.
What was the name of that one?
Degeneration?
Degenerate. That one is pretty good, but the second one, well, I can't say much about it because I didn't finish it. I was watching it and it got boring. I was falling asleep. But maybe I'll watch it sometime soon and then I'll give my input on it on my stream.
Awesome.
But I can't really.
All right. Well, up next, the only thing I know about Forbidden Forest is it's being run on.
Okay. Thank you,
Commodore,
everybody.
I think.
This
So,
thing right here that you can barely see on the stream.
thank you so much to our runner for Resident Evil. I'm sorry there weren't more questions in the chat for you. And I think we're going to run a quick commercial while we start setting up for